Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. So in today's session we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is we are going to discuss about the exchange rate regimes and which of the exchange rate regime is in India. Okay, so there are three very important exchange rate regimes and we will be discussing about them. And in the previous session we have already discussed about the exchange rate determination and about the depreciation and appreciation. Okay, and this is a very important topic. The whole exchange rate topic is very important for the RBI Grade B, for the SEBI Grade A. So now before starting with the session, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are new to the channel and join our Telegram channel for the PDF of this session. And you can get the link of the Telegram channel in the description box below. So see, the previous year question in RBI Grade B of 2018 was there, and it has been asked that rupee has been weakening off, that is the rupee has been depreciating and it has breached a level of 70. So under these circumstances, what action can be executed by RBI? And after today's session, you will surely be able to answer this question. So now starting with the fixed and floating first of all, because they are directly opposite of each other. So see, in the fixed exchange rate, it denotes that a nominal exchange rate has been set firmly. That is, the RBI, there is any monetary authority, the Federal Reserve of USA or the RBI, Reserve Bank of India of our country. So the monetary authority is determining the exchange rate of that country. Let's say that our country has decided that we will give 50 rupees for $1. Okay, so this has been decided by the monetary authority and it has been set firmly, and this is the nominal exchange rate. So in respect to any foreign currency, it might be, or it might be against the basket of foreign currencies, that the fixed exchange rate. So you have the country has decided, the monetary authority of the country has decided that we have fixed this level of the exchange rate and we do not want to go beyond $1 equal to 50 rupees, or we do not want to go under the $1 equal to 50 rupees. So this nominal exchange rate has been decided. So in India, what was the condition that in 1940s, like during that time and before 1970s, I might say, there was par value system. That is, the value of the rupees were determined by the gold value. That is, it was 1 rupees equal to 4.15 grains of gold. Okay, then came in the 1970s, around that time, 1971, the rupees was determined against the currencies, against the basket of currencies, basket of foreign currencies. First it was decided against the pound and then it was against the basket of foreign currencies. So this was the fixed exchange rate that was followed by India. Okay, fixed exchange rate was followed by India after 1970s. Then after 1990s, we shifted to the market determined exchange rate, that we will understand that what is the market determined exchange rate. I hope you have understood the basics of the fixed exchange rate, that it is the nominal exchange rate that is determined by the monetary authority of any country and it is determined against any one currency or the basket of currencies. Okay. So now we move to the floating exchange rate. So floating exchange rate is determined in the foreign market. It is a market determined exchange rate. Okay, that is depending on the demand and the supply that is going on of the currency, that how much demand is of the currency, how much supply is of the currency. As you all must know that when demand is greater than supply, then that currency must have higher value. Because when demand is high means prices are high. Prices means the value is high. Okay, when supply is higher than demand, then the value is less. Okay, so this is same that how market works in the exchange rate also. That is, on the demand and supply, the market is determining the value of the exchange rate. Like I told you in the previous session, the demand of dollar, the supply of dollar, the demand of rupee, the supply of rupee, if we are taking two currencies only. So where the demand and supply is meeting, where we want the same and we are giving the same, like the demand for dollar is same as the supply of dollar, then we say there the exchange rate is determined. So let's say here the exchange rate is being determined. Okay, so this is floating exchange rate, that is market determined, and that is determined in the market by the demand and supply forces, like any other price we can say. So see, we have understood the basics of the fixed and floating, but why did India, or why did many of the large countries of the world moved from fixed to floating during the 1990s? Okay, there were many countries that moved from fixed to floating, or they moved from fixed to managed floating. So why did they move? Why did many of the countries left the fixed exchange rate? Because what was the condition? That see, to maintain $1 equal to 50 rupees. Like the RBI has decided that we will maintain this. But what if, let's say this was the diagram of demand of dollars, supply of dollars, and we are only taking two countries, okay, America and India, like we have taken in the previous session. If you have not seen the previous session, do go and see the previous session also, because then your basics will be clear and you will be better able to understand this whole concept. So here let's say it is this. Okay, so the RBI has decided that $1 is equal to 50 rupees, and right now it is fine. But what if the demand for dollar increases in India? The India is demanding the dollar. Okay, we are taking only two currencies now. So India is demanding the dollars. And what if the demand of dollars by Indians increase? Because maybe the interest rate is higher in India, in America, and we want to save in America. So the demand for dollars has increased, or we can say the supply of rupees has increased. Okay, demand of dollar increases means the value of dollar is higher, and the value of rupees against dollar decrease. Okay, so that means the depreciation has taken place. Now the $1 equal to 70 rupees. Now $1 equal to 1 rupees equal to 0.014 dollars. So the currency has depreciated. The Indian currency has depreciated because the value has decreased from 1 rupees equal to 0.02 dollars to 0.014 dollars. So the value of rupees has decreased and the value of dollars has increased. So in this condition, in the condition of the depreciation, the RBI cannot let $1 equal to 70 rupees because the RBI has decided to maintain $1 equal to 50 rupees. So what will RBI do? RBI will try to sell the dollars from its treasury. So like the RBI has the dollars, like dollar reserves. So from those reserves, the RBI will sell the dollars so that the dollar supply will increase and it will again come to this level of $1 equal to $1 equal to 50 rupees, or to this level of 1 rupees equal to 0.02 dollars. So I hope you understand that if depreciation or appreciation is happening, now if appreciation is happening, that is demand for rupees is increasing and the rupees is appreciating and the dollar is depreciating. So value of dollar against rupees is decreasing and the value of rupees against dollar is increasing. So what will happen in the appreciation case? What will happen in the, if our currency is appreciating, then the Reserve Bank of India will buy the dollars, because the RBI cannot let 1 rupees become 0.03 or 1 rupees equal to 0.04 or $1 equal to 30 rupees. No, because the RBI has already said now that we will maintain at $1 equal to 50 rupees. So the RBI will try to buy the dollars. Buy the dollars means it will try to increase the demand now of the dollars. So I hope you have understood the basics. What is the exchange rate regime that is followed by India? See, India is not following flexible or floating exchange rate, and then you will say it is not even following fixed. So it is following the managed. It is following the managed flexible floating. It is a floating exchange rate, that is, it is market determined. Okay, floating or flexible means that market is determining it. That is, the demand and supply is determining the exchange rate. Yes, the market is determining in India also, managed floating rate also. The market is determining, but we and the appreciation and depreciation can happen of the currency. Right now you must have heard many news that the depreciation is happening continuously of our currency. So depreciation is allowed, appreciation is allowed. So how is it managed? Because it seems similar to flexible or floating now, that we are letting it appreciate or depreciate. It is market determined. So it is kind of same to the flexible or floating, or we can say it is flexible or floating. But no, it is not, because we are letting it float, we are letting it appreciate or depreciate, but to a set range. If it is going above, if it is depreciating to this much, like let's say it is $1 equal to 50 rupees. So it is depreciating to 100 rupees, $1 equal to 100 rupees. Or is it, if it is appreciating to $1 equal to 1 rupees, we cannot let this much to happen. So the RBI has maintained a range. Let's say it is $1 equal to 80 rupees, that we will not let our currency to depreciate above this or below this, or we will not let it appreciate to $1 equal to 30 rupees. So after this we will not let it depreciate, or after this. So the range has been set that up to what the appreciation or depreciation can happen, because after that it will become very troublesome for the country to handle. Because in appreciation, what is happening? In appreciation, your exports will stop. Americans were getting $1 equal to 50 rupees, so they were getting 5 goods. But if they will get $1 for 10 rupees, they will only be able to buy 1 good. So the exports will stop, or exports will lessen in appreciation. So the RBI cannot let too much appreciation or too much depreciation of the currency. So India has a managed floating exchange regime in which the rupee is allowed to fluctuate. It is allowed to appreciate or depreciate with the market within a set range. So the range has been set before the central bank will intervene. So after the set range has been imposed, after the set range has been broken off, we can say if the currency is going above or below the set range, then the RBI will intervene. Okay, and then the RBI will sell. So RBI will sell the dollars in case of depreciation, too much depreciation, and will buy the dollars in case of too much appreciation. But let me tell you that RBI is maintaining the set range. Like RBI will not have to sell this much of the dollars or supply this much of the dollars. If this is the range, even if we are coming a little below, RBI will be happy with it. RBI is not like that I will maintain $1 equal to 50 rupees in the managed floating. In the managed floating, it will just have to bring the exchange rate back to the set range. Just bring the exchange rate back to the set range. That is enough. That much selling of dollars or buying of dollars is enough. Just bring it in the set range. It is not necessary that you are bringing it to the $1 equal to some amount. Okay, so now rupee has been weakening off. Rupee has been continuously depreciating and has breached a level of 70. So under these circumstances, what action can be executed by RBI? See, there was one more point, that in the fixed there is proper or complete intervention of RBI or monetary authority, complete control of the RBI. In the flexible, no control of the RBI, no intervention of the RBI. RBI cannot intervene in the flexible one. In the managed floating, the RBI can intervene, but limited intervention is there of RBI, because RBI will intervene only when the set range is broken off, and it is very less time that the set range is broken off. So in the case of the depreciation, what will RBI be doing? It will be selling the dollars. It will be selling the dollars because we want to increase the value of rupees, or we want to decrease the value of dollars against rupees. Okay, so if we want to decrease the value of dollars, we want to supply dollars, because when the supply increases, the value of the currency decreases, and when the we are purchasing dollars, that means we are demanding dollars, then the value will increase. So in the case of depreciation, sell dollars. In the case of appreciation of our currency of rupees, buy dollars, so that the value of dollars increases and the value of rupees decreases. So this was the whole concept for today, and this was the question that I hope you have understood now. This is a practice question, and I hope now you will be able to solve. And this can become little tricky, but you need to remember that if rupees is depreciating, sell dollars, sell any currency that we are comparing it with, or if you are appreciating, if the rupees is appreciating, buy dollars or any currency that is there against which the rupees is appreciating. Okay, like if rupees is appreciating against yuan, so you need to buy yuan. The RBI will need to buy yuan. So whichever currency it is appreciating or depreciating against. So now I hope you have understood the concept, and thank you very much. If you have any query, you can mail us here, or you can contact us through this number. Thank you very much.